I think this week has been filled with a lot of soul searching, trying to find meaning in what's happened, what's going on, what's happening next. Why did some people speak up on this? Why did so many people speak up on this one instance and not others? They've been quiet, myself included, been quiet on so many other issues in the past. Why? What's the meaning? I think there's a few things to take away, at least things that I've taken away. Just how personal this one was. Whether you agreed with Charlie or not, liked him, hated him, his beliefs, his values, his whatever. I don't think this is a left and right thing. I don't think it's black and white. I don't think it's women and men. It's no sides here. There is two sides here. There's good people in the world who want to advance their lives, grow those around them, do good things, have experiences, live life, have fun, progress everybody. And then there's evil humans in the world. And I forget about the evil ones in the world because I just haven't paid attention close enough. I remember it all. Military and police background. I know exactly the type of evil that exists in this world. And since I've been in that outside of that world for just over 4 years now, kind of forget that evil exists. And this moment with Charlie really makes it stand out. Really just brings it right back home. And I think what made this one personal is that whether you agree with him or not on his policies, on whatever he said, a part of you was silenced when he was silenced. He would sit down, debate, converse, not curse, not yell, not name call. He would sit down and have conversations with people. And that's why this happened. And that is very personal to people. When he was silenced, a part of you was silenced. And that doesn't sit well with you. And that is why a lot of content creators, people who have voices and platforms, large audiences, spoke up. Because at some point, it's too much. At some point, I avoid confrontation in my life because it's usually just not worth it. Someone cuts you off in traffic, somebody at the grocery store, something minute that just does not matter, does not affect my life or day whatsoever. And confronting it or whatever is going to bring no net positive to my life or theirs or anyone around me. It would just bring potential danger and unnecessary stress. But at some point, poke, push. At some point, you have to step up and fight. But at some point, you have to, whether you choose to or not, whether you think it's right. At some point, you got to defend yourself. That's just a given fact. We all know that. We'd all die for our children, right? Parents, we'd all defend them to the bitter end. Absolutely. So we do know there's a line at some point, right, where it does matter, where it is worth it, where you will do something about it. And for many people, this was the line. And for the ones who have large audiences, voices, and even the ones who don't, it doesn't matter what size of audience you have, we all can make a difference. I think what also makes a lot of people speaking up at this moment, especially on social media, is that by speaking up, we're fighting against the very thing that Charlie was silenced for. He was silenced for speaking up. He was silenced for just talking, freedom of speech, just saying his belief, agree with it or not. That's all he was doing. Saying his word, what he thought was right, what he thought would progress humans, and was silenced for it. And so for speaking up for the very thing that got him where he's at, I'm careful with words because social media is going to bring down videos and stuff, and I don't want this brought down for something silly. By speaking up and talking about it is the very thing that was tried to be silenced. And so by speaking up, you're fighting directly against it. You're punching the bully back in the face. You're pushing back. It's your line in the sand. It's your whatever you want to call it. Doing so is exactly what stops this, is exactly what helps push it back. And for those that do have audiences and have small audiences and whoever, I encourage you to dig deep on why you haven't spoken up, on why you're silent. And for those that don't know what to say or how to say it, post somebody or tag somebody or screenshot someone's other post. There's tons of people who are coming out who speak so eloquently. Just like Charlie. He had a great way of articulating how people felt. He would say things and do things and you're like, yes, that's what I mean to say. That's the point. Like, yeah. He says it so well. And there are humans now that are picking up the torch that can speak as well as he can. And say things in a way that express how you feel with reasoning and logic. And so if you don't know what to say, small audience, big audience, put it in your stories, tag it on your page, send it to people in DMs, text them, whatever the case is. If you don't know the words to say, that's fine. Share someone's words who express your views and your feelings the way that you know is right in this world. That's on you. I want to live this world and this life of mine with no regrets at the end of it. And if I don't speak up and just say how I feel, say what I think is right, when I'm the intent behind all this is to help more people, is to prevent things like this from happening. It's the very thing I fought for in the military and as police. Fight for those who can't fight for themselves. Protect the ones who cannot protect themselves. It is such a through line in my life that seeing this happen and the response of the fringe, that's exactly what I fight against my entire life. And for those of you that are scared because of your business or your what are people going to say and what are the hate comments, I don't want to scare you from not saying anything. But I also want you to toughen up, grow some balls. Stop being so soft. Live your word. Be who you are in private, in public. You'd be surprised at how many people will speak up because you speak up. You're a leader in business. You're a leader in your area of life. You're a leader in your school. Wherever you're a leader, you will help give courage. I've gotten so many DMs and so many messages from other content creators with audiences that are massive who didn't want to speak up because they were concerned of whatever. And they spoke up here because they saw my post, they saw someone else's post, they got the courage. Because for too long, we've been scared of with repercussions on social media of, oh, if I post this, people are going to, again, who cares? What do you stand for? What do you believe in? Stand for something, right? Not your circus, not your monkeys. I heard that one just today. Like, this is your circus. This is your monkeys. This is your life. If you have kids, you're going to hand them this world the way it is currently without any ounce of effort in trying to change it. Not the life I want to live. I'm not going to judge you if it's the way you want to live. That's totally fine. That's your life, your prerogative. But all I am imploring you guys who are feeling some sense of like, I should do something. And if this video is helping you, if these words are helping you kind of get closer to your meaning and your truth and what you stand in, great. I'm glad I posted this. I'm glad you guys feel a sense of duty, feel a sense of being a role model, whatever you want to call it. Just want everyone to live great lives. No more violence. It's so pointless. So dumb. I love you guys all. Love you guys all. Love all you guys. Just want everyone to do better. Be happy. Live with no regrets. Do good things. Have fun, make memories, have experiences, check off the list on the bucket, check off the items on the bucket list, raise a family that you love, have your kids be who you want them to be the thing you want them to be, don't tell them, right?